What is going on, you guys? So today's video is going to be on the mysterious engineer class, and I freaking say that because Ubisoft has literally given us almost no information about this class. It has been in their article for the year 1 information in the roadmap, and the picture they give us for the engineer, it looks like Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean this thing is this raccoon, I should say, with wrenches and a screwdriver. It looks like a flathead for sure. That looks like a Phillips flathead to me. No, I don't know shit about flatheads, but it's just an interesting picture. That's what I'm trying to say. He looks like fucking Rocket, but we only can speculate about what this class will be able to do. It's kind of ridiculous. We haven't been hinted anything. That's a perfect opportunity for them to put a trailer out of the engineer class or something. But I looked through the internet, and luckily I got some information and some theories, so we're going to be going through those today. But it's not a whole plethora of theories. It's only a couple, honestly, that people think what it could be, but I have my own theories too, so we'll go through it all, and we'll just dive right into it. So people are saying on Reddit and stuff, this is where I get a lot of the information, they hope for some sort of silent drone, whether it's that the engineer himself has a drone that can mark maybe, but doesn't necessarily show up on the enemies, on their HUD. You know how you can see a enemy drone, so in that way that would be cool. I don't see that being a thing probably that will be that's gonna happen. It just doesn't seem like something they would do. But another one was a silent way to take out drones, and I immediately thought of Tech from Wildlands, who had a jammer that she put down, or he, but the default operator is a girl, but her operator class has a jammer, which is so clutch. People, if you ran it, you were using it within the first 20 seconds of the round in Wildlands, and it was so effective. So possibly a jammer or some sort of EMP device that can take down drones or prevent them from using drones for a certain amount of time would be great. Another thing people were thinking and speculating about, obviously this is all speculation. Let's get that down. This is no Ubisoft confirmed patch notes. This is nothing. All right, this is all speculation from the internet. But another theory is that you can hack enemy drones, hopefully, or that's the ability. So if a drone goes up from the enemies, maybe you can use your ability to hack that drone, and then you get an extra free drone. So basically you're stealing the drone, which I think would be cool with the raccoon theme, since the raccoon is like people see it as a bandit because of the eyes. So that would be dope. And that also takes me to maybe even being able to hack a medic drone when they put up a medic drone, maybe to where you just pull something out to make it come to you, and now you have it in your inventory, because obviously you can't hack a medic drone and then you just fly in the medic drone with 4 people up, no one's down. That wouldn't make sense. But maybe if you can put it in your inventory somewhat. I was gonna say harvest, but that doesn't make sense. But if you could just get that into your inventory and somehow have a cool animation of getting that drone reeled in or something, that would be sick. That's a stretch though. That's a stretch. Let's remember what game we're playing, guys. Alright, with these theories, I mean, come on. But let's get into the next theory. The next theory is that the engineer class potentially could have a drone that has explosives attached to it, like in Wildlands. That would be more for story mode, I feel, but it could work in PvP, don't get me wrong. But I feel like this would be only beneficial for primarily story mode, because you can use it to take out the power in a wolves camp or something. But in PvP, you can really only use it on a person. There's not a lot of equipment in the game. They don't have mines in this game like in Wildlands. But in general, there's just not a lot of PvP equipment that would need an explosive drone as a accessory with the class that I would see it. That would be its you only get one shot with the class, right? They don't want to fuck things up. So I just don't know how that they would make that, but you know, we'll see. But I have no real confidence in an explosive drone. So if you guys are out there wanting that to be the case, I'm sorry. I don't think that's going to happen. But the next theory is that maybe there's an EMP drone. I already talked about how they might have a jammer like Tech from Wildlands, but an EMP drone might be beneficial. But then again, that there's the argument of what is that really useful for? And I just don't see a lot of stuff needing a PvP, or in PvP primarily. All this stuff, maybe the theories, like it works for story mode, but people aren't thinking of the PvP aspect, and they're gonna want to make something that works for PvP and for the story mode, you know? So I don't think an EMP drone will be in the foreseeable future with the engineer class, maybe with another class. But yeah, so there's the EMP drone theory. Maybe the engineer class will be able to hack quick, like the, what do you call it? Like similar to the quick hands perk. But then again, you already have the quick hands perk. Why make the engineer be able to hack quick? Unless that's not the special ability. Unless that just comes with the class. You know, that would be cool. I wouldn't mind that if it just came with the class, but that wasn't like his ability to, you know, be able to do what he does, like, you know, similar to an explosive drone or, you know, a jammer. Hopefully you're just able to have quick hands for equipment. That'd be dope, but I don't know about that.
What up, dog? What up, dog? What up, dog?
Good kill.
Oh my god, I just murdered that guy.
Have been defeated.
He's so mad. I wish that was a kill cam.
Next is a black hat EMP device. Similar in BO2, they had a black hat device that you can hack a claymore through a wall, or you could just like kind of roam with it and then like catch something and hack it. But maybe you can use a black hat device to quickly take out a drone by just pointing your black hat device at it, or just pulling it out similar to the jammer, and it takes out the EMP, or it takes out the drone with an EMP effect. Or I just don't see anything. I'm trying to think right now, and I just don't know what else a black hat device would be able to use for. Like the surveillance system, like no, there's nothing it could do there. Maybe it just does. Maybe you could do the surveillance system from like 5 or 10 feet. That would be kind of cool. But the black hat device is a good idea, and they did it in Black Ops 2. Which I think that's what it was, Black Ops 2. And that was a cool device in that game. Just don't see how well it would be in this game. I like the idea for the black hat device. It's just I don't see it being useful enough in this game to be, you know, the engineer's special ability. As much as I would like to see it, it's just not useful enough. I have no confidence in that as well. But would be super cool. Maybe if they figured out some extra ways to make it useful, that would be the case, but I'm just not sure right now. The last theory on our list is a counter UAV type ability. So whether this is like a device or just, you know, his ability in general to disable the enemy's UAV, or I mean their map, that would be great. So this would basically work like counter UAV in, you know, Call of Duty, and it would just probably make the map fuzzy or disable the map in some way to where they're not able to use it for like anything, whether it's seeing the yellow indicators to where an enemy shot, or just, you know, using it in general. That would be great. So that would be a cool ability, and I see that being likely an option, more likely than a lot of the theories that I heard or that I read on, like, you know, on the internet, because all of this is speculation. But a counter UAV ability probably would be likely enough to maybe see that. But honestly, the theories that stand out to me and that might be, you know, likely to be usable enough in the game to be the engineer's ability would have to be the jammer theory, which is, you know, similar to Tech and Wildlands. So you have a jammer that you can put down that disables enemies, drones that are in the sky, or it will temporarily disable the option, you know, to use a drone for the enemies. So that's the first theory that I see likely being the engineer's ability. My second likely theory would be counter UAV. Now, that is a good theory, but, you know, I'm more confident in the tech jammer theory. But let me know what you guys honestly think will be the ability for the engineer. And, you know, we'll have to just see what Ubisoft gives us as far as information on the class, because we have zero. It sucks that they update like fucking your ex-girlfriend fucking because you killed her dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna fucking get any updates. That's how it feels with this bitch, you know? No, I love Ubisoft. I hate them at the same time. I love Breakpoint, but I want to see this engineer class. Let me know what you guys think will be his ability. But I do not think we'll be getting him in this latest update on the 28th, I think, of January. So I don't think we're getting him by the end of episode 1, which sucks. But they say year 1 will have him, which, you know, hopefully we're getting it sooner than later. But we're just gonna have to wait and see, honestly. But let me know what you guys think. Will be the ability for the engineer. But other than that, guys, have a good day. Like if you guys enjoyed the video, and other than that, have a good one, guys.